Randy Garcia, R-A-N-D-Y, Garcia, G-A-R-C-I-A. I'm running for East Valley Fire Commissioner, position number 2.
Perfect. Could you just explain to me and the people what a fire commissioner does?
A fire commissioner is appointed or an elected official to a fire commissioner board. Some districts have fire commissioners that are on for 3, 5, the amount of fire commissioners are 3, 5, or 7 commissioners. East Valley has currently 3 fire commissioners, and they're to work together to help govern the district. Some of their duties are, policies and procedures, and working on the budget and working with the chief to help govern the district, like I said.
Perfect. My first question for you is going to be, why are you running for fire commissioner?
Well, I'm running because I have 35 years of combined service. I have 4 years in the United States Army. I have 24 years as a volunteer firefighter. I spent approximately 10 years as a state trooper, and I'm currently a traffic detective with the Yakima County Sheriff's Office. Earlier this year, the firefighters, East Valley firefighters, came to me and they asked if I would consider running for a fire commissioner spot in position 2. I know the person that the current commissioner that's there now has been there for approximately 30 years, and after our meeting that we had and going over some concerns, we made the decision that it was time for a change, and that I was probably going to do this. I took 2 long months to think about the possibility of running, and after some of the things that I've investigated and found, I thought it was fair enough. This was a good spot for me to do it, and here we are.
Perfect. Well, you mentioned that you have a lot of experience that ranges from a lot of different organizations. How do you think that experience will help you as fire commissioner?
Well, I bring with me a lot of training and experience to the fire district. Being a firefighter, I know what it is to wear the uniform, so I know what it's like to be at the fire department inside and out. But I bring some specialized training, peer support training, something I've worked with the firefighters already earlier when dealing with traumatic events. So I have that along with mental health awareness. But I have priorities set for myself as a fire commissioner if I'm elected. Community safety first is always, I've been, like I said, been serving for 35 years, and I have no intention of quitting now. So along with that, support for our firefighters through training and mental health awareness. Third, what I consider a very important role is the budget, and being responsible with the budget, using transparency, integrity, and accountability, because it's our tax-paying money that we're spending, and the taxpayers, they deserve to know that their money is being spent wisely. Rolling on some preparedness for wildland. We have a lot of wildland out here, so we want to make sure our wildland training is up to par. Community outreach. I believe that we need to be, excuse me, in our schools in and out, and reaching out to our youth. We need to help train them and be part of their lives. They look upon us, and as sometimes as their heroes, or just some people to look up to. But we need to educate our youth, and sometimes some of our parents. So. One thing that's very important to me that sits home is trying to establish a firefighter retention plan for well-trained firefighters. So, the East Valley Fire Department has, over the years, have had a lot of firefighters that have come and gone. If we can retain those firefighters and hold on to them and try to build a retention plan to find out what is going on with them, instead of just letting them walk out the door. We want to try to fix the problem first. That helps the fire department itself, it helps the firefighter's career, but it helps the community, because that firefighter builds the tenure, they build experience, but last but not least, it saves taxpayer dollars. So longevity in a fire chief, again, like with the firefighters, we've had a lot of fire chiefs out here that have come and gone, and I'd like to see it stop, or find out why is that. If we can do something to stop that, great, because this current chief right now, he's doing a phenomenal job. I have a good rapport with him, I have a good rapport with the firefighters, and I'd like to see some longevity. But back in the day, we all knew who our fire chiefs were. They stuck around for 10, 15 years. We knew their names and what they were about. Last but not least, our EMS. When the firefighters go they get called to EMS calls way more than fire calls. And we need to, they get out there and sometimes they have to wait for an ambulance. Do we need to set up a BLS system or get a paramedic on board? We need to look into that because seconds count. And sometimes our loved ones need to be transported to the hospital and we need to get them there in a timely fashion. So.
That's really well said, but you answered all my questions with that statement right there. Thank you so much. Is there anything that I didn't ask you about that you wanted to speak upon or elaborate on?
I would just like to thank all my supporters. When I made a decision to do this, it's just, I cannot believe how many people have come out and have supported me. It truly has been a blessing. With all the support of the firefighters, with the local 469 Firefighters Union endorsing me and supporting me, it's just been an honor. And all I have to say is to all my constituents that the ballots are here, so please make the right choice. And if I'm voted in, great. If I'm not, then that's okay too. We'll just keep moving forward.